Hi guys, welcome. If you are new, welcome here. If you have been around, welcome back. Today I'm going to try to use as many, I'm going to try not to knock stuff over first. I'm going to try to use as many new products as I possibly can. I have picked up quite a few new little things in my arsenal here recently, and let's just get right to it. I haven't really tried this. This is the J1 Jelly Pack. I did get this because Nikki Tutorials talked like crazy about it. Let's go ahead and start off with this J1 Jelly Pack. Now everybody talks about this. Whoa. It is literally like jelly. Now I have not tried this. Whoa. This is Stick City. It is very difficult to put on, that I will tell you. It's almost like putting Elmer's glue on my face. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about this. But you know what? It's hot out, and it's probably going to really help kind of adhere my makeup. Plus, I'm going to have a massage today, and that's probably really going to help that to stick down. Oh, it's very sticky. It doesn't really do anything as far as my pores, though. I'm going to go ahead. I know it's nothing new, but I am going to use my Professional, and I'm just going to go over these little areas right here. These pores drive me nuts. I have been really having issues with my pores looking a little bigger, but you know, I have been using different skincare, and that's probably a lot to do with it. I just kind of pressed a little bit in right there. Just right in here, I've been having some issues. Now, this, I think I pulled this out in one other video. I'm not real positive, but this is the Born This Way, and I know it's not new, but it's new to me, and this is a new color called Seashell. This is they claim this is very fair. What is this? Very fair and rosy tone. I don't have a new brush to use, so I am just going to go in with my handy dandy normal, the Sigma 3D brush. I love this thing. They're not that expensive. I think they're like $20-something. You can catch them on Sigma a lot. A lot of YouTubers have codes for Sigma. That looks quite yellow. They claim this had rosy tones. I'm not really getting rosy. I'm getting yellow. I'm getting a kind of red almost. It's weird. It's definitely a weird color. Definitely not my color. Well, I don't know. For summer this might work. I tend to go a tad darker in the summertime with my foundations, but I don't know. What do you think? It's an odd color. It's not something I would normally run to. I like more of a cooler. It's almost like they tried to make a warm rosy tone when I was really hoping for a cool tone. Cool tones just really looks so much better on my skin, so I mean, now I am doing a light. I'm gonna do a lighter coat. I'm not gonna go super heavy. You can build this up. I am doing more of a medium coverage, a light medium coverage, and that's just, it's 100 degrees outside right now. I am not trying to go full glam. I'm going to do a nice, cute little bright eye. Just trying out some bright colors I have that I just got. Now, it does set itself down. I don't know if that had a lot to do. And I used 3 squirts, and that's how much, I have a ton left. So, as always, if you guys have seen me do this, I always take my cap and I will actually cover that and set something on it. I hate to waste. Foundation is so darn expensive, and that's a lot to waste. One of the things I have been enjoying doing with when I do my foundation is going over it with this Artiste brush, really just around the edges so much. and just making sure that it's nice and blended. This brush is amazing. The Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I picked this up in Snow. Now, I did kind of use this one time, and I feel like it's really too light. I should have probably got the next color up. But it has a cute little doe foot applicator. There it is there. The only thing I don't like compared to Shape Tape is Shape Tape has that little well in there, and it really just makes it so much easier. There we go. I'm just going to highlight a little bit with it just to try it out. I was looking for a different brush, but this one will work. I'm going to go ahead and just blend that concealer in. I don't like to disrupt my under eyes too much. As far as powders, the newest one I have is the, this is the Veil from Hourglass. Now I'm just going to, this foundation really, honestly, just sets itself down wonderfully. But I'm going to go ahead, this is the number 25 brush from Kat Von D. It's just a nice little flat brush. I like this just to kind of pat in right here. It's so soft. Honestly, I really wish she wouldn't have kind of been the way she's being lately, but you know what? Everybody has their own opinions and their own ways of life. I just don't support hers. Now, if you pay attention, I barely picked up. That's about the amount of product. See what a little tiny bit of powder that I picked up there. You're not really getting anything, and just kind of press that in right there into the smile lines and just under the eye a little bit. I like to go around my nose. Oh, I got an itch. My nose and right around the perimeter of my face. Now I will go ahead, since I'm having a massage, and put a little extra powder right here on the edge of my face where the table you sit into that little thing sits. That just helps my foundation set there a little better. Let's go ahead to eyebrows. Now, I have been going crazy, as you guys know, over the MAC eyebrow pencils that came out. What is this? I don't know what that is. I did find two that are very, very similar. The first being the Milani, and that is the brow pen, and the other one being the Maybelline Tattoo Studio, and that is the brow tint pen. Let's go ahead and open these up and show you how different these are. And I'm going to grab my MAC pencil as well, because I want to show you how, this is taupe. This is the MAC one that I normally use, that I've showed you guys before, how you can really get in there and draw those lines. Let me just draw some lines for you guys. So you can really get in there and draw those lines. You can be a little more detailed. You can go darker. Get little thin guys in there. Give you guys an idea. See the little thin ones? It's hard to see because this just puts the product just perfectly. This is the Milani one. I have not tried this one. I did try the other. This is the tip on the Milani. Very similar. I'm going to go ahead and do the same. Wow, same thing. Now the color, I'm not real happy on the color. But same thing. You're getting the same little lines. This is the, I think, this is dark brown, the number 2. I probably need the other one. See, that's a little more, see, I don't like that red tone, but also same thing with that. You can get in there and really just kind of blend that out. There you go. See, very close. Very close with that. So that's the Milani one. Now let's go over and try the, this is the Tattoo Studio, which I picked this up, and I swear that I have a hard time telling them apart. This is the MAC. This is the Maybelline. Now, Maybelline has 3 tips on her. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? She has 3 tips. You can turn it sideways or turn it this way. And what's cool is this really helps you get in there and see, You can draw 3 lines at one time. It's hard to see. You can draw 3 lines at one time, or you can turn it sideways and draw one thicker line. Can you see that? That's it right across the bottom. I think I'm going to go ahead and try this one here because this is more my style. I like to go ahead and draw the end of the brow. Just because I kind of set my whole eyebrow off that because I don't have the little tail. Long story. Alright, I'm going to turn this sideways. I'm going to be drawing 3 lines at one time. I actually like this way. I'm actually going to draw it this way. Now, I did do this on one video already where I did the MAC on one side and the Maybelline on the other, and asked Glamorous Beauty if she could tell the difference, and she could not. Actually did have one little other product. This is the Brow Gel. This is an instant hair, light hair is the color, Light Hair 03 Tinted Brow Gel with microfibers. I don't know if I've showed you guys before, but I'm going to go ahead and just run this through. I want to try it. I can't recall if I've tried this. I think I may have. I think this came in a glossy box or BoxyCharm, one or the other. It's so hard to keep up with them. There we go. It just kind of gives a little oomph to the brows standing up, which my brows don't like to do. Let's go on to eyeshadow. I have been kind of holding back on doing this one. It is so pretty though. This is the Flamingo palette from Violet Voss. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. This is like the epitome of summertime. These colors are like so summery. They're so pretty. I love these greens and these little pops of orange. And this color here, like a watermelon. I think that, that's called Flamingo's Watermelon is up here. That just looks like the inside of a watermelon, doesn't it? It's crazy. The thing is, I picked up this little brush set right here. This is from Crown Brushes. These 5 little brushes in here. Little packing brush. Nice little packer brush. You get a fluffy, real fluffy brush there. Kind of a detail-y kind of fluffy brush. You get, this one's more of kind of a longer pencil brush. You get this fluffy brush here. It's a little flatter. I'm not real keen on flat brushes like that. I like a little more fluffy. And you get this detail pencil brush right here. And this came along with, I don't have the palette in front of me, but it came along with a palette. Go ahead and prime my eyes real quick. I do have a new primer, if I can find that. This is the Revlon Color Stay eyeshadow primer, and I don't know if this is new, but it's new to me, so I'm going to go ahead and try this out. It's got a nice tan kind of color to it. There we go. I'm just going to pat that onto my lid. I like to kind of use one finger to really put the product on. Then I use my pinky finger to just kind of pat that out. Really get that in there. Get it nice and even, because if you don't get your primer even underneath your shadow, you're going to have your shadows really get in there and get lumpy. Okay, let me do the same thing over here. Now I'm going to use this sand color here to set up here. This is with that new brush. A lot of times I like to go ahead and just kind of smash it down, beat it up a little bit. See how it just made it where it was a little more fluffy? I want to loosen those bristles up. There we go. So I can really get in there. There we go. And blend with it. This is more of a detailed type blender. I'm going to use this because it is more of like a skin color. I'm just going to use that to set that top part. Now I'm not going to set the bottom part. Reason being is I'm going to use that to really help that to stick. I'm going to try to use this without using my glitter glue. No, I'm going to have to, sorry, I thought I was going to be able to not do it, but I'm not really getting, I have very hooded eyes, guys, and if I don't use a glitter glue on there, I'm not going to get a good set. never works for me. I think I'm going to go for kind of a pinky coral color with maybe a little purple pop. I'm going to start off with this coral right here. This color is called Coral. I'm going to bring that into my crease and just I'm going to work that mostly on the outer side, and just as I get most of the product off, I'm just going to sweep it inward. So once I pass this area, I really don't have any stuff much on my brush. I'm just pulling that color over. I'm going to grab Watermelon and kind of darken that up a little bit right there. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm going to go back into Coral and come right above that. Having to kind of hold my eyebrow up. There we go. I have to get Botox on my eyes to hold my darn eyes up, I swear. But with hooded eyes, that's kind of, it's so difficult, but I have those ripples in there, and it makes it very difficult to really, oh, there's Coral. I couldn't find Coral for a minute. Really get in there and show the shadow, because you want to be able to look straight ahead and see what you've done, because if you don't, it's going to all be kind of hidden, see, hidden in there. See all that I've done? All right, there we go. Just going to come slightly up here. I don't want to go all the way to the brow bone. There we go. I'm just going to work that back and forth. There. I think I might even actually do a little cut crease. I'm not sure yet. Let's just work that in and see where we get from there. I think I'm going to go ahead, and this is actually a shimmery color, this purple, but I want to grab this, and I'm going to grab it on this fluffy brush. I'm going to close my eye, and I'm really going to, let me grab a tighter brush. It's not really showing up. I'm going to grab this packer brush that's in there, and I'm really going to pack that color on. I'm not getting a whole lot. I'm just not getting it. I'm going to grab my glitter glue and go ahead. I was kind of worried about that because these being lighter colors, these are lighter colors, but you can build them up. But the thing I like is you can really do a light wash of color also. Now, if you get colors that are real dark like this, and they're very, very pigmented, it's going to be hard for someone that is not more experienced to get a good blend, and they're going to be harder for somebody to work with. Violet Voss is a very user-friendly shadow, especially for beginners. They tend to be very easy to blend, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead, this is the NYX glitter glue that I'm using, and I'm just going to go ahead and pat that all over my lid, just on the mobile lid part, and I'm going to use my pinky finger to really get in that corner. The way I always ensure that I don't get it underneath is I will grab my powder, whichever powder I used on my face. You can really grab any powder, and I'm just going to grab just a tiny bit, and I'm just going to wash it under there. And the reason why I'm doing that is just to ensure if I did get any glue underneath, that it's not going to grab the product. Because if you don't, and you do get product that has stuck with glue under there, you're not going to get it off. You're going to have to start your makeup over. And I'm not doing that. I haven't wet my brush yet, but I want to try to get this dry. I'm going to go ahead and grab Bikini, pick up a nice amount. I'm not going to tap that off because I want to really pack that color. There we go. It's amazing what a little bit of glitter glue could do. Now this is dry. You can probably wet this, but I don't want this super, super shiny yet. Speaking of purple, the Norvina palette came out today. She went on sale bright and early this morning, and I have it on its way. I really was surprised you couldn't get it any faster than 2-day shipping on it. Overnight would have been ridiculous, but I really wanted it. I really want it like now. All right, guys, pat that on. I'm going to go, like I said, I'm doing this all the way to here. The way you can measure your eye is the inside curve of your pupil right there. That would be 1/3. Then the center of your pupil is the half mark, and the outer corner of the curve of your pupil on this side or your iris, excuse me, your iris would be 1/3. So 1/3, half, 1/3. Kind of gives you a really easy way to mark stuff when you're doing, then you don't have to pay so much attention. Wow, look at that. That's so freaking pretty. Let me go ahead and grab my color switch. This is actually by June & Co. I know a lot of people have there's one, I forget who it's made by, but it's a little pricey. I think I paid $9 for this one at best. I think I'm going to go ahead, I think I'm going to lay down this color Donut right here. I think I'm going to go ahead and kind of bring that right here. I'm not bringing it all the way over to the corner, but see what I'm doing? I'm blending it into this purple because I'm going to go into the seashell color last. And I want to blend it into that. There we go. Clean this off again. Here, this is seashell. Go ahead and grab her, and I'm going to do that right here on the very inside of the eye. I'm going to use this mirror right here so I can really see what I'm doing. There we go. There we go. See how I got 3 different colors, but they're kind of seamlessly just blended into each other. Now this seashell color you can also grab and use that for the corner, the inner corner. I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye and I'll be right back. I got the other eye done. Now let's go ahead and work on the liner. It's called Ampoule, and this is from Lancome. And of course it needs to be sharp. Go with this other Lancome pencil. This one I know works because it's an automatic pencil. Well, yeah, this is an automatic pencil. And this is Lancome's Amethyst. I'm going to pop that in the waterline. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that Maybelline one I pulled out. I mean, it's a great liner, don't get me wrong, but it's not a gel liner. It tends to be a lot harder. And I don't like to use those in my waterline because I feel like I'm just like tearing my under eye up, you know, trying to get it on that waterline because it does not want to get on there. Years ago, we would take a lighter and heat it up and get it to where it was cooler. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to tight line this with the purple. How about that? To really just outline that eye. There we go. I am going just purple crazy today, guys. That is pretty. I'm going to go ahead and grab, this is that little thin pencil brush, and I'm going to grab Coral. I'm going to get a nice amount of that, and I'm really going to work that under that lash line. See how that just that little bit alone softens that? Same thing on the other side. It just really softens that up. And brings the two together. Come in with this little detailer, and I'm going to grab that bikini color, the purple right there. And I'm going to work that on the out part right there. I'm going to really work it on this outer corner. There we go. I'm almost going to make, not a wing, but a little shadow definition right there. In that little area right there that I always tell you where is a perfect spot for people with hooded eyes to do a wing. Is that little area right in there. I'm just going to fill that in with the purple color. And we'll see, it's going to draw my eye out. The seashell, and I'm going to work that right here in the inner corner. I know I'm making the weird shadow faces, and I'm also going to bring that under into the lower lash line a little. I'm just feeling like I lost this donut color, and I'm just going to pick that donut color up, and I'm going to kind of pat that right on the center. I'm going to go ahead and grab, this is my nice fluffy powder brush, and I'm just going to kind of powder that off there. Make sure not to get any of the, make sure to get that fallout. And that is the eye look. Let's see what else I got. I have the Morphe. This is the, I think, which one did I get? I got the Lo-Fi the contour and highlight and define palette, I guess is what these are called. What are they? Highlight and contour palette is what they are called. And I'm going to grab my big fluffy bronzer brush, and I'm going to grab this color right here, Donut. Let me load up on that and just lightly tap in these. These are more of the color tones. And I'm just going to use this to warm up my face a little. I'm just going to warm up the face a little bit right here. Top corners. There we go. I'm not going to like super contour my face today. I say that and I always wind up doing it. Go ahead and shadow my neck. Bring that up and over. You're kind of just giving that area that would catch light, a little bit of light. The area that would catch sun is what I'm doing. Here we go. I'm so silly some days, I swear. My NARS Eat a brush. This is the little flat brush. I love these for this. I'm going to go back into this color right here. This is called Debutante. I'm just going to grab a little bit of that, and I'm going to use that just to define that cheekbone a little. Right there. There we go. I'm going to blend that out a little bit here in a minute, but I want to just give myself a little definition. You can also kind of knock this on the sides of your nose. Anytime you define your nose, you want to make sure to bring it up into your brows. I don't really define my nose that much, but I do like right here, my chin, kind of bring that in a little bit, in my jawline. And anytime you're blending, you want to blend upwards. You want to blend that upwards. There we go. This has a color in it called Stardust, which is kind of a highlight color. I don't know, that's very mild. Let's see. I guess we could try it. It's kind of got a little iridescent look to it. My Eat a brush up, and I'm going to grab, this is my Morphe M510. I'm just going to grab the Stardust color right here. This is that white kind of iridescent-y look, and I'm just going to kind of bring that in here. There's not much color to that. I'm not getting much. That is way, it's way chalky kind of looking. Well, I guess out of all the things I tried today, one thing I cannot like. I prefer more of a glow than a glitter. And this is giving me glitter all day long. The brush that came with my Christmas set to my MAC highlighter. I love this as far as a fan brush. To kind of blend in a contour. When I get a contour that I don't really like how the glow is on it, I feel like it looks too chalky. I love to take this brush and I will just kind of work it in like that. See, and I really get it where I have a little glow, but I've got that chalky look away. This is from Pure Miracle Mist, and this is their setting spray. This is supposed to be a very hydrating setting spray. Oh my goodness. It really just, I don't know if you can, that is too much of a heavy duty spray. Let me go ahead and fan that out. Everybody talks about their lips and how plumping your lips and this and that. And let me grab a drink. I've tried plumping and whatnot. I do get lip injections, but I get more of a natural look. And I get a little bit of Botox right here just to give it a little lip flip. And across this product through getting things done, getting work done and whatnot. Skin Medica, which I've been told this is made by the same company that makes Botox. I'm not positive, don't quote me, but I love their skin products. I have been using quite a few. This is not sponsored. This is their HA5 Smooth and Plump Lip System. It's a two-part system. The first part is the smooth. This is the HA5. HA5 is 5 different types of hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is what is so good for your skin because it just grabs molecules and it holds like 10 times its weight in water. Right. Can you tell it's right now? It takes a minute to get these going. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's not. Okay, I should have grabbed my open one. Grab a little bit there. You go ahead, and this is the This is the hyaluronic acid. This is the HA5. It's really going to help. It's going to help plump your lips. It's going to help moisturize your lips. It's just going to make them feel really, really nice. Kind of go ham with this stuff. I mean, you probably don't need to use as much as I do. It says you can put this on and around your lips. Second part, this you only put on the actual lip part, the pink, you know, the colored part of your lip. This is the plump part. Now this will, well, it can tingle a little bit. I've used it quite a few times, and it doesn't really, I don't really feel that much of a tingle. I felt it a little bit, maybe like having something spicy on your lips, but I like to go ahead and really get that right there on the Cupid's bow. I like to kind of go heavy right in that area and then work it around here. You will see some difference fairly quickly. I mean, it's not immediate, but see, my lips are starting to tingle a little bit. But I go ahead and I leave that on. I go ahead and start my day. And I haven't been using a lot of lip products because I have been using this. I've been feeling really comfortable with how my lips have been looking. And with this bright eye look, I don't feel like I really need much color on my lips. What do you guys think? See, now my lips are really starting to kind of tingle. You see how they're getting some color? They're kind of getting flushed. That's why I say you don't really need any lip product with this, because I've been really feeling comfortable with how this looks. You can throw some lip gloss on, or you can I have carried around the Step 1 and put that on later on in the day when I felt like I just needed a little something. Loving, loving, loving these. These are those Color FX shimmer veils. Let me see. I think that will just look so pretty right there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pop this one on there. I'm just going to pop a little bit of this right here in the corner. Right there. There we go. I wear glasses, so I like to kind of have a little extra. Plus, I'm extra anyway. Enough playing around. Have a great day. Thank you guys for joining me. If you guys are wanting to see anything in specific, please let me know, and I will get right on it. And I'm still working on some kind of new, different ideas to do on the channel. If you guys have any ideas yourself, please let me know. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. I love you.